Okay, we are going to move on to our next game, and this may be a bit chaotic, and I'll give us the pre-warning of make sure we're listening, guys. This is improv, and make sure we're advancing the story. But let's all of us play Every Sentence Must.
Oh my God.
So we're all going to be in this scene. It's the first time I think we've done one of these. Right, so we are all going to be in this scene, and we're playing Every Sentence Must, which means that every time we speak, we must include a word from a particular category, and this time the particular category is going to be body parts. So every time we speak, we must include the name of a body part. Can I have a suggestion? What?
Question, can we repeat body parts that already been said?
Yes, you can repeat, but people will just think it's uncreative.
Okay.
So, no, but by all means you can do. So, do not panic. Right, we are now allowed to repeat anything we like. So, can I have a suggestion of an exciting blockbuster film?
No.
Cats!
Okay. Okay, are we going for it?
Yes!
Okay, so this is going to be another scene based on the flop movie Cats. Right, so this is a scene based on Cats. Every sentence we say must have a body part. I'm going to give us the warning here of what I just said about make sure there's a lot of us in the scene, that we don't all speak at once, because I think we're going to be excited. And here we go.
You are all genical cats. I am a belly-ical cat.
Can you ear yourself?
Well, if we just pause for thoughts, then we perhaps will listen.
This guy knows the score.
Enough squabbling, guys. Let's head into the theatre.
Oh, but I wanted to hear people talk and tell me a tale.
Oh, let's not toe the line here. Come on.
I think you need to wind your necking,
Hey,
Mr.
school,
Gordon.
guys. School. It's school. It's school. School. You know?
Stop this! I'm armed and ready. Meow.
Don't go giving me your lip, Thimbleshanks.
You've got a lot of cheek on you, haven't you?
Right, stop. We're avoiding conflict here by a whisker.
I just had a throat. We should probably head in.
Well, it may be a bit of a hairy situation if we go in there.
Is this the sole reason we have for not going in?
It's the asshole.
You know, I really feel like I need the toilet. I think I'm going to pee in this bucket.
I'll bow to your better judgment on this one.
Well, we've only got 1 hour left. It is now 2:30, and
Listen here, Tony. No one cares about the time, okay?
What are we trying to achieve here? Do we just need to iron out some wrinkles and then we can get in there?
I think we need to pack up and leave.
I think you should all bow to me because I am the queen, or as you can call me, vagina!
Wow! You are the breast in the world!
Okay, Sepp. We will try, Sepp.
You're all really testing my patience, guys.
Yes, Sepp! We will go in there, we will buy Sepp some tickets.
Are you pause for thought for a second?
Are you going to go up against my naval force?
Well, you are very good, but I'm a good pupil, I can learn.
I'm getting quite upset by the way you're just lashing out at us.
But you always do this sort of thing.
No, I browse the web every day and I've never known such
Wait a minute,
behaviour.
You're such a follicle.
Listen. Can you hear any canines about?
I'll lash them if they come near us.
Oh my god.
That's going to be a tough one to take on the chin, don't you think?
Guys, I'm just gonna head to this store. I was getting some popcorn. Do you think we should pick up some for head?
What cheek?
No, but I think we need to pick up some for skin.
We're behind the times here, guys. We're behind.
Penis!
Oh dear.
Eyes out. Penis.
If in doubt,
A genical penis.
I was so
A political
penis.
or as we call him, Boris. I was quite proud of follicle cat, and I'm sad.
Oh, I just understood it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Follicle, hair
Follicle
follicle.
cat.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate my jokes.
Yeah. Okay.
You took elbows.
So, okay,
Elbow.
right, let's check the time. We've got time for one more game before the finale. Or shall we go straight on to the finale? Let's go. Oh, one more game. Okay, so, exactly. So let's have a definition battle. Okay, so who would like to do this? Volunteer show. Dave and Molly. Right, okay, so, Molly. you will go first. Can I have a suggestion from our performers of a made-up nonsense word?
Jellicle.
Jellicle. Okay, we're going there. We're keeping it themed. So, in a definition battle, our performers will create a definition of this made-up nonsense word, jellicle. Can you tell us, what does jellicle mean?
Jellicle is actually a medical term. It's a medical brand. That's why it's got such a catchy name. It's for when a person who has testicles loses them by some terrible happenstance, or a person who doesn't have testicles would like them. They have fake testicles called jellicles because they're made of silicone gel, much like breast implants, and they just kind of hang on there like truck nuts.
There you go, jellicle. But hang on a minute. Speaking of someone who doesn't have testicles, Dave. Right,
Sorry about that.
you used jellicle in a text to me earlier, and it definitely wasn't about your health issues. So, can you tell us, what does jellicle mean?
I can. First of all, that was supposed to be private.
Soz.
That's okay. Jellicle is more of a historical event that took place in this country years and years and years ago during the Thatcherite era, and there was a lot of unfortunate things, political things. And what happened was there was a massive problem with people eating too many sweet desserts, and so they decided to ban certain types of desserts, and they called it the jellicle.
Okay, so well done to both our performers, but the question is, who had the correct definition of jellicle? Was it Molly with her testicular related answer, or was it Dave with his dessert related answer? Yours was consistent. I think the testicles have it just about there, so well done, Molly.
The testicles always.
Okay, so let's move on to our final game of the episode, which, as always, will be an impression battle tournament.
Hey.
Right, shall we do some sort of jingle for this? I think we should. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Impression tournament.
Show us your impression.
There we go.
do.
So that didn't work. But sometimes things don't work in life. That's a life lesson for you.
Move my arms a bit.
Okay, so this is the impression battle tournament. And I will go first. And who would like to be my opponent? Who thinks they can beat me?
I'll do it.
Yeah, come on. I won once. Today. Okay, so can I have a suggestion of a character for me to do an impression of?
Margaret Thatcher.
Jimble Shanks.
Oh, I heard Margaret Thatcher first. Can I have a suggestion of something unusual for Margaret Thatcher to be doing?
Having empathy.
Having empathy. Okay. Right, well, everyone here gathered round to see me. I want to say a few things. I have empathy for the miners. They may just be children, but they try very hard. Now get back down there! Very good. There you go. So, Sam.
Yes.
You have to be really shit to fail to beat that. Okay.
My track record today suggests that may just happen.
Right. So, can I have a suggestion of another character? For
Mickey Mouse.
What? What did you say?
I said Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. Oh man. Right. Okay. Mickey Mouse doing what?
Doing his taxes.
Doing his taxes. It's amazing how frequently that comes up as a
This comes up
suggestion.
almost every show.
Yeah.
Almost every show.
And yet, as actors, we never do our taxes. Okay, so Mickey Mouse doing your taxes. Here you go.
Oh, let's see what we have here. Let's see. You've got my pants. They had to be dry cleaned, of course. Minnie, what's this here for? What is dill? Can you explain this one to me, Minnie? I need to do my tax return on Dill Doolittle. What's all that about?
Well, Angus likes it. Right, okay. So the question is, who did you prefer? Did you prefer Mickey Mouse make some noise? Or do you think this lady was for turning? She was not. So Sam, you win. Who would like to go next? Volunteer. Angus. Who wants to challenge Angus?
Everyone.
I'll go next.
Okay, Dave, Angus. Can I have a suggestion of a character for Angus?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, yes. So, Jesus Christ doing what?
Performing in the music.
Performing in the musical.
Yeah, they're musical cats.
No, in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Okay, so you are actual Jesus Christ performing in Jesus Christ Superstar. Here you go.
I don't remember it going down this way, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. And if you don't want to stay, then you can go away. Hail Jesus!
I'm gonna make a compilation of every time you're singing.
Angus has been singing so much in these episodes.
Move with the like cross still on his back.
Okay. And now that one.
For listeners, there's an excellent dance that goes with that you need to tune in to see.
Every time Angus does an impression of someone, he moves.
Every episode.
It's my go-to.
He moves
Right,
his
it's
arms.
reaching the end of the day. The cameras are all going on us. So, can I have a suggestion of a character for David?
Jeeves the butler.
Jeeves the butler. Suggestion of something unusual for Jeeves to be doing.
Hiring a butler for himself.
Here you go.
Well, have you got any butlering experience? I think you'll find that my butlering experience will be to make sure that Master Worcester has risen up first thing in the day and make sure he's got his pants on, because he generally finds that he doesn't have them on very often because he's a bit of a twat. So, what I need you to do for me is to make sure I've got my pants on, but that's for completely different reasons.
There you go. So the question is, are we going to go woo woo Wooster for Jeeves? Or are we going to say Jesus Christ?
That's our way of
Is this our way of
Angus.
applause?
Yes, there you go. So Angus wins it, and if you are listening to
Hail
the
Jesus.
audio version of this, what you will have missed, and this is why you need to check out the video version on YouTube and Facebook, is Jesus dancing. Angus dancing across these many episodes.
It did feel like
do the
Jesus,
Angus.
though. It was so good.
I know.
I was in it. I was.
We need to get that on TikTok or something. That is the Angus dance. Okay, so Angus advances. Now who is left?
Christ.
So three are left. Okay, so who would like to go first? Volunteer.
I will.
Okay, Lottie. Can I have a suggestion of a character for Lottie?
Miss
Baldrick. Like it. Something unusual for Baldrick to be doing.
getting his hair dyed.
Getting his hair dyed. Here you go.
I have a cunning plan, my lord. It involves me dressing up using cunningly a turnip to look a lot like Elizabeth I. So I'm getting my hair dyed this beautiful orangey, coppery, greeny colour. I never did learn the colours, my lord. I'm glad you're the one doing it.
Well done! Okay, who would like to step up now?
Okay.
Ned. Right, okay, so can I have a suggestion of a character?
McGonagall.
McGonagall. Okay,
I'm so jealous.
so. Right, here.
Jericho McGonagall. That's my last one. That's my last one.
You pushed it one too many.
Yeah, I know.
Over-milked it. Right, here you go.
Literally.
Oh, no, wait. Do
I need to be doing something.
Okay, I think you should be doing something. What?
Hassling Umbridge.
Hassling Umbridge. Go for it.
You know what, Mrs. Umbridge? I've been teaching at this school for so long, and it's time I finally said my piece. You're a bitch! A total bitch! I'm going to turn into a cat, and I'm going to crawl inside you and claw you from the inside out!
That was more McGonagall than McGonagall herself.
I have not watched those movies in quite some time, don't know if you can tell.
No, I liked it. Okay, so,
That was vivid.
last but not least. Okay,
Oh my
can I have a final character for Molly?
Vicky Pollard.
Vicky Pollard. Okay, doing what?
Interviewing for Oxford.
Interviewing for Oxford. Go.
Hi. Yeah, but no. I got an A in English literature, but no maths. But I thought it was boring. So I think if I come to Oxford, then I'll do it. I'll do it better than like the slags who teach me English at school, because like Miss Weathers. She's sleeping with a geography teacher, and a geography teacher is like the lowest person you can sleep with in a school. So if I came to Oxford, I would not sleep with a geography teacher unless he's fit. Is he fit? No? Yeah? No? Yeah? No.
Maybe. Right, so the question is, let's just, in the interest of time, which is running away from us on these recordings, we will choose who we felt is best. If there's not a clear winner, then we will rock, paper, shotgun it. So, make some noise if you felt the best was Vicky Pollard. Make some noise if you felt the best was McGonagall. Make some noise if we felt the best was...
Baldrick.
Sorry for the character name. Yeah. Okay, so McGonagall wins. So, who is left in the game? 1, 2, 3.
You were left. You
just won. Sorry, yeah. One. Okay, so we will do the same. We will see if we do have time to have a knockout finale here. So, can I have a final character for Angus?
Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull. Doing what? Singing what?
Mr. Mistopheles.
Just collecting stamps.
Collecting stamps. Miss Trunchbull, collecting stamps. Here you go.
Oi, Matilda! Give me a stamp! You brunette bitch! I'll take that stamp too! That's how you do it! And I'll swing you around with your pigtails, you slack!
I love it. I don't know if I've ever heard like brunettes used in part of an insult before. You brunette bitch. Oh dear. Okay. Can I have a suggestion of a final character for Ned?
It's got to be something good. No, we don't know. C3PO.
Papa Smurf.
C3PO.
Oh, good.
Right.
Sure.
Something unusual for C3PO to be doing.
Dirty talk.
Dirty talk. Okay.
Always standing up for this one.
Oh my God!
R2, if you have a moment, would you mind taking your knob modulator and inserting it into my ass drive? I think that would give me much pleasure and would force me to have a mechanical orgasm. .com.
Okay.
It is a strong final. Robot words just went from my phone. To do with electricity.
Final character for Sam. When I say final, we might have a final beyond this.
Gargamel.
The dragon that guards.
Gargamel.
Never mind.
Okay, Gargamel. Something unusual for Gargamel to be doing.
He's the bad wizard from the Smurfs, obviously.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got this.
Easy.
Okay, something unusual for Gargamel. Bread making. Comic potential.
Right, so you get the flour and then the yeast and then you put some water in there and then you mix it all up and then you put it in the oven and you get a Smurf's head and you stick that in there as well. You roast it all up and then you come on, you got your bread and you got the head and then you eat the head and then you wash it down with some water and some bread.
Okay, well done. So make some noise if you like Big Bad Papa Smurf. Make some noise if you like R2D butt. Yeah, there you go. Or make some noise if you like having yourself choke it out. It wasn't you. Okay, so we're going to have a grand finale. It is Angus and it is Ned. Can I have a final character for Ned?
I gave you that one. I gave you
Death.
I let you have
Okay,
that.
Ned, you were Death. Something unusual for Death to be doing.
Planting
Giving
a garden.
birth. Oh, right, okay.
You can do giving birth.
Okay, I think Death.
Garden.
Yeah, garden birth.
Giving birth in a garden that you're planting. Go for it.
Okay, hold on. Alright, it's coming. It's coming. I can see ahead. Out it comes. Into the soil and sideswipe. Straight back in it goes, and the flowers are trimmed as well.
Straight back in it goes. What the hell is wrong with you?
Back into like death. Does it go back into you?
I've cut its head off. Now that's
You know what? I'm here to make you ask these questions.
yeah. No, exactly. It's an important
I
question.
think we're asking you questions.
I'm going home with that.
Anyway, so a final character for Angus, please.
Legolas.
Legolas. Something unusual for Legolas to be doing.
Playing poker?
Playing poker.
Writing birthday cards?
In the dark.
You decide.
Okay, so playing poker.
He's having laser eye surgery.
I like that. Okay, so Legolas having laser eye surgery.
Doctor, get those lasers in my eyes. Get them precisely, please. And if you can't, I'll help you. That's how you do it in the elf land. More door.
Okay. Ooh. It's tough. One was, yeah. Okay, so who do we think won? One was warped. Right, okay, so who do we think won that there? Make some noise if you welcome death. Make some noise if the great eye of Saruman is looking down, I don't know, something about
Sauron, but sure.
whatever, it's the same thing. Why have two villains? The exact same name.
Actually,
Get some notes. I've been waiting for this. Who preferred Angus?
It was basically the same character. You just like, I'm just gonna, I forget the spelling. That's basically why there's two characters. We all know
Clap
this.
for Elf.
Clap for Elf! Elf wins! Wow, so
He's done it.
you have become the Extreme Improv podcast champion today. Would you like to give a speech?
Jellicle trophy for Jellicle Improv. That's my speech.
I want you to know I'm so angry.
It would work well as a political speech.
Political trophy.
So if you
And go watch Cats if you haven't already. Go watch Cats.
This whole episode won't make sense.
none of this makes sense. It's all cats today. So that has been our show. This is the Extreme Improv Podcast Radio Rumble. Please do take a moment to subscribe to us on all of the major podcast platforms: iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, and all this other goodness. By all means, if you are watching this as a video, or if you're not watching this as a video, you should be watching it as a video because then you'll see Angus dancing. And if you're on YouTube watching this, by all means go over and like the Extreme Improv Facebook page, and if you're on Facebook watching this, please head over to YouTube, look up Extreme Improv and give us a subscribe because it all helps. So on this show today, I have been David Pustansky, and I'll just spell that for you, it's D-A-V-I-D. Also on the show has been
Lottie Davis with an E, like Dave. Yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Pinch Punch Impro, or on Instagram at Liability Davis.
also on the show has been
I'm Ned Sanders, and you can find me on Facebook or at my house in Tooting. I repeat, Tooting, my house.
I would just throw in the disclaimer that if you stalk these people and kill them, I will not take responsibility. So over there we have
Ned Sanders, but Molly Stapleton as well, I guess. If you see either of us on the street, feel free to blow us a little kiss. We may blow one back.
I just said blow us. That's all I heard too. Okay.
Could have blew.
Sam George. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Samuel O. George.
Oh, George. And last, but definitely, no, actually it's not last. Definitely not last is
Dave Green. I never last at all, which is a problem sometimes. And Dave Greeno and other things like that. Never mind.
And last, but definitely not least, we are all doing the Angus dance, which is taking the nation by storm. Angus, tell us about you.
As always, if you just Google Angus Dustiger, stuff will come up.
There you go. That's our show, guys. Jellicle!
Political show.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.